All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time in the program when we get to one of our favorite segments, the always fun, always popular, Come On Man segment of the day. And surprise, surprise, it's about Mr. Unity there, Weekend at Biden's, and he gets to be the main character, the lead star in the segment that's named after his phrase. So, how did he get here, you wonder? Well, I mean, he could probably be here just about every week, but this one was from a speech he gave just the other day, town hall setting, where he wanted to go on that theme that we've already hit on from this show a little bit, where the dangerous right is at it again in his mind, right? And he was talking about gun control this time, and he was looking to paint the right-wing fanatics as these gun-toting MAGA fascists out there. Well, we here on the Right and Wrong program know that he's just not correct when he tries to talk like this, that he's trying to divide, not unify, that he's hoping to cause problems. He's trying to get us to all hate each other, and he's succeeding at it. He's making a big, big, big divide. He's helping create a big divide in this country when he came in promising to unite everybody. So why don't we just let him speak in his own words for us, and we'll share our thoughts after that. Juice, you ready?
Right now, you can't go out and buy an automatic weapon. You can't go out and buy a cannon. And for those brave right-wing Americans who say it's all about keeping America's independent and safe, if you want to fight against the country, you need an F-15. You need something a little more than a gun. No, I'm not joking. Think about this. Think about the rationale that's used to provide this. And who are they shooting at? Shooting at these guys behind me. Folks, look. I went to every major school shooting and around in the country since I was a chairman of the Judiciary Committee all the way through as vice president and president. Over 48,000 people died from gunshot wounds in 2021 in the United States of America. Over 26,000 by suicide.
Okay. I mean, 26,000 died from gunshot wounds? Did you lock up the 26,000 people that shot them? Or did you have your George Soros-funded DAs out there give them a slap on the wrist and tell them to go ahead out and do some more? Or was it like, was it the same couple people? Or what was the circumstances behind those, Mr. President? Could you tell us that? How many of those came from Chicago, Illinois? How many came from New York, New York? What about Los Angeles? You think there's a problem with the gun control laws in those democratically held deep blue cities? Those are some of the strictest gun laws you could have out there. Yet the crime is out of control. Do you think it maybe has something a little bit more to do with what we're doing with the criminals that are using these guns that you want to go scare everybody about? Well, let me just put it into terms, maybe put it a way that he might better understand, okay? Because I have a very simple solution. We're going to do it two ways. Number one, we're going to lock up people that commit crimes using guns. Number two, we're going to make longer mandatory sentences. No, it's not a joke. It's not a joke.
Not a joke. That is a natural fact.
Come on, man. One time back in Delaware, I was walking down the street with my dad. I'm telling you, this isn't a joke.
And I'm not joking about this.
Not a joke here. And we walked down that street, and we saw two men holding hands. They leaned in for a kiss, and my dad said, "Joey, look it over there. That's just love. That's just two men in love." But then this guy came out. He came out from nowhere. His name was Corn Pop. And he shot one of those men. He shot him. And you know how he did it? He did it with an illegal gun. He did it because he had a cannon. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
He had a cannon. And that's why we need to stop these extreme right-wing fascists. Because Corn Pop, he had this red hat on when he did it. And it said, "Make America great again." Not a joke.
I'm not kidding.
This is not a joke here. I can't believe this guy. He drives me nuts every time he talks, and I don't know. I don't know what else to do with him. I mean, listen to this ridiculous story that he also told during that. Juice, you got this one, right? Yeah, why don't you play that one for them, too?
If I can just interject for a moment, my deceased son, Bo, he was the Attorney General of the state of Delaware. And what he used to do is go down on the east side, what called the Bucket, highest crime rate in the country. There's a place where I was the only white guy that worked as a lifeguard down in that area, on the east side. And you know where you can always tell where the best basketball in the state is and the best basketball in the city is. It's where everybody shows up.
Wow, thanks, Joe. Yeah, down in the Bucket over there. Is that where Corn Pop was? Was he down there playing basketball with everybody? You're the only white guy that went down there? You're going to tell us, oh, you're the only white guy who wandered into this bad area of town and they were playing basketball? Wow. I mean, could you be any more stereotypical there, Joe? Is that racist at all? What if Donald Trump told that story and he said it like that? Oh, man, they'd be killing him. But this guy gets to fumble past it, go on, and just move on to telling half the country that they're fascist, nationalistic dangers to America. Well, Mr. Joe Biden, needless to say, for this speech and many, many more, you, my friend, have earned yourself one big, fat, classic.
Come on, man.
And that's our show for today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please remember to share the show with some of your friends out there. Give us a like and a subscribe wherever you're listening to us. And until next week, I guess that's all I've got for you, other than thanks for having me.